Hi everybody, on this episode I visit Mayan pyramids called Chichen Itza, which is located in Yucatan, Mexico and mentioned as one of the new 7 wonders of the world. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and open notifications to be informed about new travel videos from all around the world. Chichen Itza is a complex of Mayan ruins on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. A massive step pyramid, known as El Castillo or Temple of Kukulcan, dominates the ancient city, which thrived from around 600 AD to the 1200s. Graphic stone carvings survive at structures like the Ball Court, Temple of the Warriors and the Wall of the Skulls. I suggest flying into Merida or Cancun and then take some organized Chichen Itza tour or hiring a car. The journey takes around 2 to 3 hours by car. There are different bus lines that you can take from Cancun to Chichen Itza. The best option is taking the Edo bus. Chichen Itza is one of the new 7 wonders of the world due to its large concentration of culturally significant ancient man-made wonders and its placing in the top 7 of all nominees during international voting. The Chichen Itza is a marvelous site due to its rich architecture and historical value, but it also houses evidence that the Mayans were definitely ahead of their time. The Mayans designed their temples in Chichen Itza to be used as calendars and for rituals, and to track celestial events, and displayed on extraordinary knowledge of astronomy and mathematics in their construction. Chichen Itza is a symbol of the lost Mayan civilization. Until the 12th century, the Mayan people built opulent temples and palaces here. The dominant feature in the city, which covered 25 square kilometers in its heyday, was El Castillo, the spectacular central pyramid. The castle or pyramid of Kukulcan is the tallest and the most remarkable examples of Mayan architecture. It was built during the high point of the Itzcoatl culture during the decadence of Mayapan. There is ball game court, and the ball game was more a ceremonial ritual than a sport and probably represented the symbolic recreation of the mythical combat between night and day. The Zompantli, known as the Platform of the Skulls, is a large platform whose most notable details in the collocation of the skulls in the bas-relief decoration which gives the structure its name. Located on the Great Plaza, the Platform of the Eagles sits between the Temple of the Skulls and the Temple of Venus, which is built between 900 and 1200 AD in the Maya Toltec era. The Venus platform or Temple of Venus measures 25 meters on each side, with 4 stars on each side, with square-shaped balustrades in which the snake's head is projected. The Temple of the Warriors is a 40 feet high and 133 feet wide structure, and the central templates shows bas-relief of warriors, eagles, and jaguars devouring human hearts. The Thousand Columns group were built between 900 AD and 1200 AD and show the remains of stucco covering, which would have been painted in different colors. The building, traditionally known as the marketplace, is set upon a platform 266 feet long and 49 feet wide. The sacred cenote is a naturally formed open well whose diameter from north to south is 165 feet and from east to west 200 feet. The steam bath still conserves part of the flat roof as well as the remains of 4 columns in the portico and some stone slab seats placed against the facade. The ossuary is a pyramid with 9 step blocks and with a staircase on each of 4 sides, with balustrades carved with interlocking serpents that lead to the template at the top, whose entrance proudly displays 2 serpent columns. Also known as the template of the deer, this building is now very much destroyed. Chichen Chop at Chichen Itza is the largest and the best preserved of the 4 buildings surrounding the main plaza. The church is a temple dedicated to Chach, god of rain. The southern group belongs to Old Chichen and is a complex of buildings located in the jungle to the south of the group made by the observatory and the nunnery. The east annex of the nunnery has the most beautiful frieze in Chichen Itza, with a vast number of masks of the god Chach on the sides. El Caracol, one of the few circular structures built by the Maya, is believed to have been used for astronomical observations through its opening in the top of the tower. The house of the nuns or nunnery are the names given to certain Maya buildings, for example those in Axmal. The Akap Zip consists of 1 central building and 2 rooms. Chichen Itza is that there are a lot of vendors. If you do see something you like, haggle with the vendors, there are definitely deals to make. However, do be aware that a lot of the stuff they sell is often imported and not actually made in Mexico. This area has no great food, but it has plenty of adequate food. Simply choice are the best. The restaurant at the Ruins Visitor Center serves decent snack food. In the village of Piste, you can try the Hotel Chichen Itza or one of the restaurants along the highway that cater to the bus tours. Most visitors to Chichen Itza stay on what is called the Riviera Maya, that coastline on the northeastern edge of the peninsula that runs from Cancun through Playa del Carmen to Tulum. There are also a number of very good hotels closer to Chichen Itza. The extensive complex is settled at the roughly 45 minutes drive west of the Valladolid, a lively colonial town that is considered the number 1 base from which to explore Chichen Itza. The entrance fee at Chichen Itza is 539 pesos per adults. Kids under 13 years are admitted free. The entrance fee to the site is divided into 2 amounts, one being the state culture and the second being the federal. The fees are paid at 2 separate windows, and to enter the park, all visitors must present both tickets. November to April is an ideal time to visit Chichen Itza on a holiday to Mexico, avoiding the rainy season and the coldest months. The summer months can be oppressively hot, and the rainy season begins after June, which would make for a wet and miserable tour of the ancient city. If you like to avoid the large crowds of visitors touring Chichen Itza, visit closer to November. Chichen Itza is one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Chichen Itza is surrounded by about 5 square miles of visitors park. It is well worth a tour as an attraction on its own or staying in nearby areas like Tulum or Cancun. Cenote Iquil is one of Mexico's most breathtaking natural wonders, situated close to the famous Mayan ruins of Chichen Itza. Valladolid, Mexico is an incredible hidden gem located deep in Mexico's Yucatan jungle. Cancun, a Mexican city on the Yucatan Peninsula bordering the Caribbean Sea, is known for its beaches, numerous resorts, and nightlife. Isla Mujeres is a Mexican island in the Caribbean Sea and popular vacation destination known for beaches such as Northern Playa Norte, resort hotels, and for snorkeling and scuba diving on the surrounding coral reefs. Playa del Carmen is a coastal resort town in Mexico along the Yucatan Peninsula's Riviera Maya strip of the Caribbean shoreline. Tulum is a town on the Caribbean coastline of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula and known for its beaches and well-preserved ruins of an ancient Mayan port city. Cozumel, a mostly undeveloped Mexican island in the Caribbean Sea, is a popular cruise ship port of call famed for its scuba diving. If you like my Chichen Itza pyramids in Mexico video, I would like to see your likes, comments and subscription to my channel for the new travel videos from all around the world. See you!